The minimalist approach to money: living with less, saving more. Imagine a life where you don't feel burdened by credit card debt, overspending, or constantly chasing the next trend. What if living with less could actually help you save more, eliminate financial stress, and ultimately lead to greater financial freedom? That's the power of the minimalist approach to money. In today's video, we're going to explore how adopting minimalist principles in your finances can simplify your life, cut down on unnecessary spending, and help you save more for the future. Stick with us as we dive into the key steps you can take to start living with less and saving more. Understanding minimalism. Before we jump into how minimalism can help with your money, let's first define what minimalism is. Minimalism is often misunderstood as simply decluttering your physical space, but it's actually a mindset that can be applied to all areas of life, including your finances. At its core, minimalism is about focusing on the essentials and eliminating the excess. In terms of money, minimalism isn't about being cheap or depriving yourself. It's about being intentional with how you spend and what you prioritize. When you embrace minimalism, you shift your focus from consumption to mindfulness. Instead of accumulating material things, you start focusing on the things that add true value to your life, whether that's experiences, relationships, or long-term financial security. The link between minimalism and money. So, what's the connection between minimalism and money? Simply put, minimalism allows you to make smarter financial decisions. When you intentionally choose to live with less, you naturally cut out excess spending. You stop wasting money on things you don't really need and start directing your funds toward what's most important. In a world where consumer culture constantly encourages us to spend, minimalism provides a refreshing approach to challenge that norm. By embracing a minimalist lifestyle, you reduce the financial distractions and focus on spending in a way that aligns with your values and goals. The result? You save more, reduce your debt, and gain more control over your finances. Key principles of the minimalist money mindset. Now let's dive into the key principles that make up the minimalist money mindset. Needs over wants. Minimalism teaches us to focus on our needs rather than our wants. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or is it just something I want in the moment? By identifying the difference, you can avoid impulsive purchases and direct your money toward things that truly improve your life. Quality over quantity. Instead of buying multiple cheap items, minimalism encourages you to invest in fewer, but higher quality items. The same applies to your financial decisions. Rather than constantly chasing the latest trends or short-term fads, invest in things that provide long-term value, whether that's in your career, your health, or your financial portfolio. Rejecting consumer culture. We live in a society that constantly pressures us to buy more, to upgrade, to keep up with the latest trends. Minimalism allows you to reject these pressures. By consciously choosing not to buy into consumer culture, you can free yourself from the cycle of never-ending purchases, ultimately saving more money in the process. Practical steps to start living with less. Ready to start living with less and saving more? Here are some practical steps you can take today. Declutter your spending. The first step is to take a close look at your spending habits. Start tracking where your money is going each month. Are there recurring expenses, subscriptions, memberships, or services that you no longer need or use? Cutting back on these can free up a surprising amount of cash. Simplify daily habits. Small, everyday changes can have a big impact on your budget. For example, meal planning and cooking at home instead of dining out can save hundreds of dollars a month. Also, try walking or using public transportation instead of relying on ride shares or owning a car. Simple changes like these not only save money, but also reduce your overall stress. Create a minimalist budget. Minimalism and budgeting go hand in hand. A minimalist budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about prioritizing what's most important. Track your income, categorize your spending, and identify areas where you can cut back. Focus on your essentials, like housing, food, and savings, and eliminate unnecessary expenses. How minimalism helps with saving more. One of the biggest benefits of adopting a minimalist approach is how it helps you save more money. Here's how. Avoiding lifestyle inflation. As people earn more, they tend to spend more. This is known as lifestyle inflation. Minimalism helps you avoid this trap. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle every time you get a raise, you can direct that extra income towards savings, debt repayment, or investments. By living below your means, you accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. Delayed gratification. Minimalism encourages you to delay instant gratification and instead focus on long-term goals. Instead of buying something just because you want it in the moment, you take the time to consider whether it will truly add value to your life. This practice helps you save for bigger, more meaningful purchases, like a vacation, a new home, or retirement. Everyday savings. It's the little things that add up. By being mindful of your spending in your daily life, you can make a significant difference in your overall savings. From packing your own lunch to finding cheaper alternatives for entertainment, these small adjustments can add up quickly. And the more you save, the closer you get to reaching your financial goals. Minimalist investments for financial freedom. Minimalism also plays a role in how you approach investing. Here's how to apply minimalist principles to building wealth. Low-cost index funds, or ETFs. Instead of chasing after complex, high-risk investments, consider putting your money into low-cost index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. These investments offer a simple, low-maintenance way to build wealth over time without the need for constant management. Building an emergency fund. One of the cornerstones of a minimalist financial strategy is having a solid emergency fund. This provides peace of mind, as you know you have a safety net in case of unexpected expenses. A minimalist approach encourages you to prioritize this fund before splurging on non-essential purchases. Saving for big goals. Minimalism helps you stay focused on your long-term financial goals. Whether that's saving for a down payment on a house, funding your child's education, or planning for an early retirement, minimalism allows you to allocate your resources toward these important milestones, cutting out distractions along the way. Overcoming common challenges in a minimalist approach. Embracing minimalism in your finances isn't always easy, and you may face a few challenges along the way. Here are some common hurdles and how to overcome them. Dealing with temptations. With constant marketing messages and societal pressures, it can be difficult to resist the urge to spend. Minimalism helps by shifting your focus from material possessions to the things that truly matter. Before making a purchase, take a moment to ask yourself, is this something I need? Or is it just something I want? Finding balance. Minimalism isn't about depriving yourself of everything you enjoy. It's about finding balance. Focus on what brings you the most joy and fulfillment, and let go of the things that don't add value to your life. Staying motivated. Changing your financial habits takes time, and you may encounter setbacks along the way. Stay focused on your long-term goals and remind yourself of the benefits of living a minimalist lifestyle. Track your progress, celebrate your wins, and keep pushing forward. Thanks so much for watching today's video on the minimalist approach to money, living with less, saving more. I hope you're feeling inspired to start simplifying your financial life and making more intentional choices with your money. Remember, it's not about having less. It's about living more fully with what you truly need. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. How do you think adopting a minimalist mindset could change your financial future? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read your thoughts and start a conversation with you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who could benefit from a simpler, more intentional approach to their finances. Until next time, take care and keep living with purpose.